I'm going to bring up your next comic. This is this guy's first time here. I guess he just did a class, and this is going to be his big premiere. So give it up. Let's go. Let's get some action in the room. Yes. This guy, first time here. Please put your hands together for Dave Galileo, everybody. Dave Galileo, come on.
And here we go. I'd like to direct everybody's attention to my head. Yes, I am a naturally bald man. I started to lose my hair in my 20s. I was kind of faked out for a while because it started from the back. So, you know, I had a little hair to look at, comb it in the front. It wasn't until I started looking at some pictures and said, hey, who the hell's that bald guy in my clothes? It kind of passed. By the time I was in my 30s, it was pretty much gone. It looked like I was in my late 40s. That really sucked. But now people come up and go, hey Dave, Jesus Christ, you haven't changed a bit in 30 years. Well, no shit, I've been bald for 30 years. The irony, my father and my brother, yeah, my father and my brother, they have hair so thick, it stands up on end like they stuck their friggin' finger in a light socket. They're walking around like two twin werewolves and bing, I got you make peace with it, okay? You move on, you make peace with it. People say, Dave, do you like being bald? I go, no, not really. Would you rather have hair? You bet your ass I would. There's not a bald man on this planet that wouldn't rather have hair. But you move on. I'm comfortable with it. So now, as a bald man, I'm naturally curious about other bald men. What are they doing? How do they wear their hair? Who are they with? But I'm really fascinated about those bald guys who haven't come to terms with their baldness. So, you know, I've got some time on my hands, so I've categorized them. The first group, I call them the lazy guys. These are the guys that think having a bald head should be hidden. Like they kind of get their dicks out all the time. You know, they got the baseball caps on. You know, like Ron Howard, friggin' Opie. You know, you see him with the hat everywhere with the hat. Or there's the guys that get the bandana or the scarves and they wrap it around their head like a pirate. I'm a pirate. You guys are grown men. For Christ's sake, grow a set, give off. Well, there you go. Then there's the guys that are the deflectors. These are the guys that have all the facial hair, thinking they can deflect attention away from their bald head. And they attract attention to it. It's like this big hairy thing coming at you with a bald head. Then there's the guys that grow the fringe. Now me, I like mine high and inside, kind of buzzed. Some guys like to grow it long and have it all funked, you know? They end up looking like Dracula or something. Or they grow it long enough to make a ponytail. A bald guy with a ponytail. Yeah, that's a good look, Elliot. Then there's those poor bastards that grow it down to their asses. Then every day is a science project with combs and hairspray and a big hairy net. They look in the mirror and go, yeah, that's the look I want to go out with. Yeah, no one's gonna know. These next guys, I call them the wiggers and the weavers. These poor bastards. These are the guys that go for the wigs, the hair pieces, and the weaves. Now, they really fall victim to all that stuff they see on TV. You know, why look like this when you can look like that? There's always some before and after picture. You know, the before picture, some poor fat bald doofus going, then the after picture shows the same doofus going, I like this. Some stripper's got her tongue in his ear and he's got a hat hair on. You're not going to get the stripper with that hat hair, okay? Again, move on, move on. This last group, I hate these bastards. I call them the geniuses. These geniuses have full heads of hair, but they shave their heads bald. What are you thinking? What kind of a look you going for? Because you look terminal, okay? And besides, you're porking us naturally bald guys because, let's face it, there's only X amount of chicks on the planet that really like bald guys. So, grow your hair back, go run along, and you leave those ex-chicks to us. Thanks, everybody. You've been great.
right.